Hey guys, Dylan Mix1. I'm here for a review of The Watch, not the TV series, the movie. I actually did go and see this movie with Baden, but I just felt like doing a solo review. So most likely Baden's gonna do a solo review and upload it to this channel. I could have did a review with him, but I just didn't feel like it. So I'm doing a solo review. Doesn't really matter anyway. But now I saw The Watch. It finally came out in Australia, and it came out on the same day as Resident Evil 5, Retribution, also known for, Madagascar 3, and what's the other one? Storm Surfers. And you guys might be thinking this is all weird because yes, Australia gets movies at different times than yous. So I already got a review up of Resident Evil Retribution. I think you guys have already seen that. But now let's get to the review of Watch. Now, The Watch is a comedy which is, you could call it's like a 50-50 kind of thing, you know? It's kind of like That's My Boy in the sense of you can either like the silly humour or you can hate it. Yeah, The Watch has a lot of silly humour, and it makes jokes of sex, semen, and all that stuff. And I know that a lot of people can hate that humour. And a lot of the jokes in this movie is actually kind of forceful, and but you know what? I like that silly humour, and even though it was a bit forceful, I actually laughed. Yes, I did. I actually laughed. But I'm also saying that if you guys actually hate this movie and its humour, I can actually understand. But I just like it because it's the humour which I like. Now, when I first saw this movie and its cover and the trailer and all that, I was like, wow, this comedy's gonna be great. It's got all these comedy powerhouses in it. It's got Ben Stiller, who's absolutely hilarious. It's got Vince Vaughn, who's absolutely hilarious as well. And it's got Jonah Hill. And then you see this other guy you don't know nothing about, and I'll look up his name here because I don't really know it. It's Richard Ayoade. Yeah. And you're kind of thinking, we got these three powerhouses, and who's this really unknown dude? When I first saw the trailer and all that, and saw the poster and all that stuff, I was like, Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, and Jonah Hill's going to absolutely smash this movie to pieces and be good. This guy's going to be the weak link. Let me tell you right now, he's probably the biggest. He just proved me wrong. He is the funniest one out of the four guys. He's absolutely hilarious. He has funny dialogue, and his voice is absolutely funny. He plays this really like awkward kind of character. You know, it's really cool. You know, Ben Stiller and Jonah Hill and Vince Vaughn, they play characters what they normally play, but they just were really good in this movie. You know, it's really hard to explain, but just they do all this funny, really silly comedy, and they all work together really, really well. I really enjoyed the movie, and you know, even though I said Richard Ayoade is the best out of four, you know, he wouldn't have been as good as he is if he didn't have the other three with him. But still, they worked together all really well, and they've worked off each other really, really good. This movie also has like aliens in it and stuff, so it comes with a bit of action. And the action was pretty good. You know, it didn't affect any of the comedy, what they're going for. So the action and the comedy actually worked really well together. You know, it's real. I'm still thinking about it. You know, it's really hard to really grasp it. You know, like Ben Stiller played like a lot of characters we played, but he twisted it up a bit more. They Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, and Jonah Hill, they played characters what they played before, but it's really hard to grasp their characters because you know I didn't come for the characters anyway, but they played some roles what they've already played before, but you know, they twisted up a bit. You know, and the humour, what they did and stuff, really worked well, and they were good. But now I want to get to the one downfall of this movie, and that is that there's this one character in the movie which I didn't like. Ben Stiller had a wife. I can understand that he had a wife because you know because his character had to have a wife to really grasp it, and you know that's all cool, but at the end she kind of took off. She took a lot of screen time, you could say, and she basically flooded the ending a bit. And I thought that they gave her way too much screen time at the end. It was kind of time consuming, really. So that's my only downfall to the movie. But still, Jonah Hill, Vince Vaughn, and Ben Stiller and Richard Ayoade were all great in this movie. They worked together really well. The silly humour worked for me, even though it's a bit forceful, but still it worked. But besides the girlfriend who took a lot of screen time at the end, this movie is still great. I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, if you like this review, like it. If you like it more than that, favourite it. And if you like it that much that you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. Anyway, that's from Dylan the Mix one. Bane's one will probably do a review, but yeah, see ya.